Jingle bells, jingle bells rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing and bushels of fun.
What's up, damn fam? It's Big Dre, never the little one.
And it's your girl, Michaela.
Yes, yes, yes. And before we get started with this video, like, comment, subscribe. And just know that these smiles have not been on our face.
Oh, this smile just turned onto my face because I turned on the camera. I'm really being a fake bitch. That's what I'm being.
I think we could just breathe a little bit now.
Okay. So, as y'all can
the
tell,
queen of talking talk, okay?
as y'all can tell by the title of this video, y'all obviously see that something happened. Something crazy, something out of pocket, something that should have never happened to somebody happened.
I can't believe we've been going through this. What time is it?
It's 1:19.
It's 1:20. I cannot believe we've been dealing with this for like the last 4 hours.
Yes, babe. Yes. Y'all. Like, this is the only time things have happened to me. Like, I don't really get like bad juju, like nothing like that. So nothing necessarily like just so bad happens to me. So typically things like this do not just happen to me. Okay? So let me tell you guys how our day like kind of like how this happened in the first place, okay? So I get home, baby gets home from work before me. I get home, I wrap some gifts that y'all, if y'all watch my vlog, y'all know I was getting gifts. And I came home, I wrapped some gifts.
So I need to watch your vlog.
No, it don't show what I got.
Oh,
I'm not crazy. And then, cause on the way home, I was gonna go to the grocery store, okay? So we can make the viral TikTok pasta. Okay, but baby wanted to go to the store with me, so I came home, wrapped the gifts, and then we decided, okay, well, let's get ready to go to the store, and we're gonna go buy this stuff for this pasta. Okay?
and the only reason I went is I wanted to grab some Christmas gifts.
Yeah, for like other people. So you guys, like honestly, like I don't even remember everything. Like, okay, I just remember, okay, we went to Total Wine and we got us some bottles for our bar.
You got hella.
We got some stuff for our bar. And then after we went to Total Wine, we ended up at Walmart. So you guys, we're in Walmart and we're trying to find all the stuff that we're gonna need for the TikTok pasta. Y'all, I'm not gonna go into detail what's in that, but if you go look it up on TikTok. And then we go through like the Christmas stuff. We're picking out some gifts for people. You know, everything. And I'm actually like, the energy was so good. Like we were in such a great mood, y'all.
Yeah.
Like we were beyond happy. Like I was in there being super goofy. Super goofy. I've never acted like that. I should have knew something was gonna happen.
So goofy. I kept saying Brienne.
Yeah, she kept telling me,
y'all know.
stop.
Brienne. I'm like, girl, what is up with you?
And I just kept on, y'all. So it's time to go check out. We check out, everything like that. Everything's cool, everything's gravy, everything's kosher, like no problems. Okay, y'all? So we check out, we go to the car, we put everything in the car. So while we was in Walmart, they did not have no ground beef or nothing for the pasta. So we decided to go to Kroger's. Well, we was really good. We were supposed to go to H-E-B, but we got the stores mixed up.
And I pulled up the Kroger and I was like, never mind, damn, let's go to H-E-B.
Yeah.
But we went in the Kroger and they didn't really have no, you know, I was like, man, okay, I know H-E-B.
I even seen my stepsister and everything. Inside, we was talking to her and y'all, she was about to make the same exact pasta. She was in there getting the same stuff.
Crazy.
The same exact stuff, okay? So boom, they didn't really have nothing. We actually didn't get nothing in there. We got nothing in there.
Nothing.
We got nothing. So we got into the car and I started looking around. Because for the first time all night.
No, after we pulled up to H-E-B. We left Kroger, then we went to H-E-B and we parked at H-E-B. And you was like. Yeah. I was looking around and I was like, babe, where's my phone? And I'm like, babe, what do you mean? And the first thing I do, because
We do it all the time.
is I called it. And it went straight to voicemail. And I tried to not show the panic on my face because I know how much
No, I already had, like, it. Once it went to voicemail with you, like, it already hit me. Like, it was just
damn.
like, oh my God.
I'm like,
Because,
damn.
And then the problem is, it didn't even cross my mind that, like, you know, okay, maybe voicemail because it's dead. It didn't even cross my mind because right when I was in the store, like, I don't remember what fucking store, but I had seen it was fully charged. Oh no, when I came home, I had seen it was fully charged and I hadn't been on it. So I was like, there's no way my phone is dead. Like, there's no way my phone is fucking dead. So,
we don't even go in HEB. We immediately bring up her location on my phone and it says Walmart's parking lot. Parking lot, okay? So, whoa, what's going on?
yep.
Then,
Okay, so we get to the Walmart. We pull back up to the Walmart parking lot, like quick, like quicker than ever. The location is still saying, because mind you, I have two phones. So my actual location was not showing. The location, like I was tracking my device, like my actual device, because my phone was off. It was completely turned off, and I'm tracking the device. So boom, we pull up to Walmart, and like Dre's like, well, check the trunk, like check in the bag, you know, maybe it's just like something's off. So like, y'all, I go to check in the trunk. I said, what the fuck am I checking in the trunk for? So I close the damn trunk and I like go inside of Walmart to see, you know, if they just found the phone and they just have it in the lost and found. Like they put it in the lost and thing. So y'all, I'm getting all happy, like, you know, walking up to the people. So I get in there and I ask them, hey, have y'all found any phones? Yada, yada. They ask me, what does it look like? What phone is it? Blah, blah, blah. So, you know, the lady's looking through the stuff and she's kind of an older woman. So when I was describing it to her, she didn't really understand. So in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, like there's hope that my phone is under this counter right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then a younger woman comes and she starts looking. So, y'all, she does this movement right here. Y'all, she put like 6 Androids on this damn counter. She put all these Androids on this counter, y'all. And she put one like iPhone 4. And none of them had a black case on it like I described. They was just all, like I swear one phone was red. Like it was just all random phones. So I immediately like got back like upset. So then boom, this lady and her husband or boyfriend or whoever he was in there and it was like, just check it on the Find My iPhone. And I was like, I literally am looking at it and I have not turned it off. It's just not moving. It says it's here, like it's in Walmart. And so as soon as I pull it back up to prove myself, like maybe I'm doing something wrong, the location moves. Y'all said, I said, it just moved right now. And then they was telling me, okay, well, pull up on them, da-da-da-da, whatever. So boom, I go outside, I told Dre, it moved. And then,
when we checked the location, did we say what side of town we was on? No. Okay.
No, we didn't.
Just know we was on the outskirts of Houston. And when we checked the location,
it said like 16
that
minutes
bitch was damn near downtown.
Yeah.
So we like, yo, what, like they moving? What is going on? But while she's doing all this on the inside of Walmart, I'm over there checking outside, like where we parked at first, because this is where it's right now showing the phone
that it was.
And so then we get in the car and we speeding off to wherever this location is. And so I say, babe, just send me the location and we gonna follow that one. And she's refreshing it and it changes again. I say, okay, so look, keep sending me the locations every time it refreshes. And we're just, that way we can get to wherever it is with the fastest route possible. So it moves about 3 or 4 times in like the, what is it, Montrose area? Like the Montrose area. If you know anything about Houston, that's like where all the gay bars are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't forget the part where it turned on.
Okay, yeah. So on the way there, when we actually get like kind of closer to the area, the side of town, let me say that, the side of town that it's on, she sees a battery marker come up and it lit up. And she's like, oh my God, it's on. So I called it.
Our first instinct was like, okay, well, let's call
Let's call it. Like, maybe they'll pick up and I'll be like, bro, I'd pay you for this bitch bag. So it rings.
Yeah.
At first it wasn't ringing the
And
times I was calling.
mind you, before y'all be like, why are y'all doing all this, da-da-da-da. At the same time, like, for one, nobody wants to just keep spending money on no phone all the time. And for two, this is like my life. You get what I'm saying? Like not everything like about me or whatever, but like to have to like redo everything I have on here and just, you know, ridiculous. It's just too much. It's just doing
Memories
too much.
And everything.
Yeah, like it's doing too much. Like I might not even know my iCloud password. Like you get what I'm saying? Like it's just too much and I don't want to lose nothing that's important. Like a lot of shit be important. So I don't even want to lose nothing. Who wants to just lose their phone? So, okay, continue.
Okay, so mind y'all, we're calling it to see like what's up the whole time. And then when it turns on, we call it rings. Fully through.
The full ring.
Full, like 7 times you will hear it ring. And then it goes to voicemail. Like as if, like a normal call. Like if it was just sitting around the house. And then it stopped. And then I call it right back again. Straight to voicemail.
I look down at the thing.
It's off again.
It's
off again. But what these fools don't know is you can track these phones off. You can track them. Y'all idiots. You can track them.
It used to not be like that.
It definitely did.
It used to not be like that. So maybe they were thinking like, you know, it was back when, but baby, my phone don't cost $100. So I would hope that Apple done step their game up. But yeah, so boom, you could track it when it's off.
Okay, so she sends me the next updated location. The next updated location is a gas station.
A 7-Eleven.
A Circle K.
Oh.
Right off of I-10. So we pull up because you know you can kind of see like the geo point on like what side of a building stuff is on. So we pull up, we park like at a pump, and it's one car over there. Dude is like mad suspicious, like parked over there.
Real, so, y'all, when we first pulled up, he's literally like outside his car as if he's waiting on somebody, right?
Like leaning on the trunk.
Right? So obviously, like, we don't want to be those people where we just like go up to somebody and harass them, like off jump, right? So we're just sitting and we're looking at the location on my phone, okay? And just so we're not weird, just in case if it is him and like, you know what I'm saying? And if it does move a little bit or whatever the case, baby wanted to make it not just
obvious.
Suspicious.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, okay, let me tell y'all what she did. She gets out so she could put gas. But then on top of that, in our heads, well, in her head, because she's smart. In her head, she was thinking like, well, if this person tries to, because we already driving here. So if this person is trying to give her the runaround now that they see us, we have gas in the car because we was about to run out of gas. So it was like, we're not about to get played like no fools. So we put some gas in the car, okay? And we sitting there for quite a little minute. And the person's still there.
And mind y'all, I'm on her lock screen with these blonde ass.
Yeah, like, y'all.
I'm like, bro,
This is my lock screen.
I'm like, bro, I gotta look like if you see me, you see me. So if they looked at the fucking phone, they see me. So while I'm pumping gas, I put on a little hat. Like to at least while my hair is back to just not look as, oh shit, hold on now. You know, or even if they just seen us in the store, a little different.
Right. And mind you, just for some awareness, like just in general, like I think the way we handled it was very, very mature of us because we're both very hot-headed. So like, I feel like if we wouldn't have been like as like calm or something as we were, like something could have went wrong, like whether or not that person had any weapons or whatever the case, and you just like charge up a person like that or just, you know, approach somebody in a manner that they shouldn't be approached. Like, you know, not everybody just is friendly like that.
The way I'm looking at it too is that would have been like racial profiling to like the T. Like we would have been no better than 12. We would have been no better than cops if we would have said, oh
really, really, honestly.
Like you did it. Like, you know, like so
honestly.
And wait till the end of the story. Wait till the end of the story.
Yeah.
So we're sitting at the gas station and after I pump gas, I get back in the car and I'm kind of chilling. We both chilling. And 3-4 minutes goes by after we're done. And we see the guy get in his car and drive off. And I'm like, y'all, my back of my camera is broke. I would have like recorded to like catch a license plate, but we're using her phone to track.
And I'll keep refreshing it,
to make sure that like if anybody does make any movements, we see them move with it.
And mind you, when we was driving and we was tracking it, every like 6 or so minutes, it would refresh and give me a different place that they were at. Okay.
Yeah, but it's sitting still while we're there. The whole time we're at this gas station, it's sitting still.
Sitting.
And the dude, yeah. So he drives off, but like I'm like, damn, like I wish I would have been recording his license plate. I kept saying like, damn, like, babe, you think I should follow him? Like, you think I should follow him or what? So we didn't end up following him because the location said it was still there. But mind you, it's behind because the phone is off. It's not like if you're
following location,
like your friend.
Yeah,
like you can see them move on the highway.
Like if I was following her location, I would have been able to like see it moving the whole time. But because it's off, you have to kind of like let it reboot.
So, what the heck? So he leaves and we're waiting.
We're waiting for it to move, y'all. Waiting. And I'm just
probably
anxious.
end up waiting.
Maybe like 30 minutes there. After he pulls off. Mind you, it was already there.
Not even, because remember the phone thing only went up after he left.
Maybe like 16 minutes.
No, it had to be like right at almost 20.
Okay.
Because the location itself was about 17 minutes. Remember, I was like, it keep going red. When it got to 15 minutes is when it kept going red. So, she's like, oh, it moved.
Yeah. Because at this point, it was just, the location was just sitting there. So, Dre's outside the car like, okay, well, maybe they seen us and they
ducked the phone off.
Yeah, maybe they seen us and chunked it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, she's looking outside. I said, babe, it moved. And she just get in and
it's time to go.
And
so we
zoom in.
And mind you, the location makes way more sense. Because it's back in the original area we all started in.
Because the whole time we was like, how the fuck did they get from over here? And why were they all the way at this store? Like, what were they doing shopping over here if they live over here?
But mind you, this wasn't no error. For this new ass phone, the location is on point. Whoever it was went over there. And then they went back home.
Oh, yeah, like they went. They went for sure. And I feel like it locked into my head out of the two people that I seen.
Prince!
Out of two people that I seen at that gas station. Like, yes, we were sitting and we were watching one specific person. But out of two things that I seen at that gas station, I know for sure that person was at that gas station.
Most definitely.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, like when it come down to an iPhone, the value of it obviously makes it a very serious deal. So to approach somebody in a public place is obviously way more safer. But to knock on somebody's door, I mean, at that point you're trespassing. So they have every right to hold down their fort. So I'm like, man, babe, I mean, if we pull up, we're gonna have to call the cops, like, to get it. Because we can't just go knock on the, give me my shit. Like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
Because trust me, that's exactly how I was fucking feeling.
That's how we both was feeling. But at the end of the day, like, I'd rather be shit alive than dead. Because I know if somebody comes knock on my door.
And it's like, not over no phone. You feel me? Like, yeah, it's serious, but to a point, it's just not that, like, your life. Come on, on the phone. But, okay, so boom.
But mind you, at the end of the day, I feel like we do treat our phones a little bit more than just phones because, y'all know, we work off our phone. So.
Like, me just even, like, having to take, like, 2 days to wait for a new phone to come in or whatever, however, it'd be like a week or something. Like, that's me losing a lot of time. Like, a lot more than people would, like, actually just realize. But, anyways, beyond the point. So, boom, it goes to another location, and it is a house this time. And so we drive in there, and that location was, like, a cool 20 minutes from where we was at. So boom, we get there.
And we're looking for the
that
car
car.
that we suspected.
So we're looking. We don't see it. We keep seeing like other cars that's
Same
like,
make and kind of model.
and we were like, okay, well maybe that could be it, you know, whatever. But it don't matter. It didn't matter what car we seen. My phone's location was sitting at a house, okay? At a house, in the house, not on the outside in a car, not it was shown on the maps in a house.
And if y'all look at y'all location right now on y'all phone, it's gonna show you in your room, in your house.
Like it was not
it's
off.
Pretty on point.
It was accurate as fuck, okay?
So I just looked. We ended up calling because we need them to. We sat there for how long?
We sat there for maybe
30 minutes,
30
40 minutes before we even called. Like just to make
we
sure.
We were just trying to, because the fact that we waited at the gas station for so long, we were just trying to make sure it wasn't gonna move again before we had to call the cops.
Because that would have been a waste of. We can't just keep calling them
and changing location.
And then like, oh well, it moved, so we don't need you anymore. Like no. So we waited, and then at 11:08, we called and said, hey, you know, we need them to come out because we traced it and it's not moving. It's here. It's in the house. So we waited around for like an hour.
An hour. It was dead as like an hour on the dot.
Yeah, and we sat there, and the location still didn't move. And then finally the cops came, and you know, I hop out the car running, telling them like everything that would happen and how it happened, and then baby shows them the location of it being in the house. So it was really complicated with them. Basically, because if y'all know, certain thing if it happens in one county and it happens to another, it's a whole bunch of lines.
Yeah, like the
jurisdictions.
Say if I have a town, she has a town, my cops have to deal with my town, her cops have to deal with her county.
Yeah, I can't go over there dealing with their shit, even if it is in my town. It happened over there. Like the Sakrilla shit. How that shit happened in Mexico. They gotta deal with that shit in Mexico. America really can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Okay? Same shit.
Okay. So they're basically saying like, you know, push come to shove, anything, like they really can't do too much about it. Like they really can't do nothing. And then I was showing them the location, and they were trying to tell me like when it comes down to these kind of situations, the location is typically off, or it might say it's here and it could be in like these range of like 6 houses. So they're never really sure. Like sometimes it's off or whatever the case may be. So
we told them that when we look for that phone in our house, even in the apartment, it tells you exactly where it is. All the way by the door, all the way by this door. Like it tells you. And we're like, it hasn't moved. When the location is off a little bit, it like jumps.
Yeah.
Like in that blue bubble, but it jumps.
But it jumps like
this.
And
shit did not. Like, it was in one room in that house.
The whole
time.
We said we was there for what, an hour and 30 minutes, maybe 2 hours.
40, damn near 2 hours.
Like maybe 2 hours, and that location did not budge. And mind you, it kept moving over and over again, and we was following it the whole time. So finally, it was still. Oh no.
Okay, so they gave baby the ultimatum like, hey, you know, you can file a report. They say no, we've been sitting here too long. Let's go ahead and try. We know what house it is. Let's go ahead and try. So we pointed out the house to the cops, and we waited in the car. And one of them came back with a message saying they're gonna look for it. We looked at each other like, they gonna look for it.
Why are you gonna look for something?
Who the fuck looks for some shit they don't got? Like, what are you talking about? I say, oh, they got that bitch. Come up off of it. Come up off of it.
Even like the police like came back, and when they told us that, like the way they said it was like, they said they're gonna look for it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What kind of shit is that? In the middle of the night, I would have been like, why the fuck are y'all knocking on my door? I didn't do shit wrong.
And the whole time I'm pinging it. Like, I'm pinging that motherfucker.
Yeah. I told baby, I said, just in case, because if they walk up and they at the door and they can't silence it and shit, And they hear that shit. Like, oh, it's in there. So, you guys, that was our fucked up night. I didn't get my pasta.
And then they found the phone.
And they came off of it.
Y'all want to know the story? Y'all want to know the story that the lady done told and said about the phone? This lady sat here and told these
it
police
ended
officers.
up being a lady.
Yeah, it ended up being a woman, y'all. And this lady sat and told the police officers. This is what I think she sounded like. Because I didn't see her or hear her. She said, oh yeah, we're in the store. My son found the phone. And he was just walking around with the phone and I didn't see him with the phone.
He's 5.
And then I got home and he had the phone.
Shut the fuck up. Bitch, because that phone was off and it was on and it was off again. Stop fucking playing.
Literally. And then mind y'all, when I was at the gas station, I seen like, I didn't see who was driving the car, but I seen a child in the back seat and I was like, no, that was a child.
And that probably ended up being the car. But we didn't even pay attention to it because as soon as she said it was a child, we're scanning everywhere else.
But that's okay though. But that's literally the story, y'all. And that's what we went through tonight, and I've never made my pasta.
So I need to tell y'all that just be alert, bro. It is that time of year that people are trying to come up on things. This is the worst time of year for crime.
Yeah.
The worst. So, I mean, thank goodness and thank God we stay prayed up. Because
and thank God I got it back. Only prayers, because I was praying.
Give me a high five, because you was a big girl. You didn't lose it. You wanted to lose it. You wanted to lose it, but you didn't.
Whole time, y'all. Whole time in the car, y'all. She's scrolling on TikTok. I really want to be like, turn that shit off. Like, now is not the time.
I mean, I had to wait for 2 hours. Okay, so love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna come back with some happy content tomorrow.
I'm gonna make the pasta.
She better. You better make me that pasta, girl.
But that is it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If y'all like this story time, please smash that like button. Put in the comment section if y'all want to see more story times from us. We have plenty of stories.
No, really.
And just let us know, okay? This was Vlogmas day 5, I think.
Yeah, day 5.
Yeah.
But y'all get it on day 6.
Yeah, so we're sorry. We're sorry for the delay. We missed one day, y'all, but
okay, so we gotta get up out of here.